How you doing, Durinde? Back with you as we continue our Let's Play of Stellaris. Of course, this is our Blorg vanilla Let's Play, and the war with the Demazenians continues. Actually, I prefer that name, the Demazenian Brawl. It sounds like a smackdown street fight. Anyway, why did we lose 0.3? Whatever. I think we're going to be fine. So let's take a look at the galaxy now and see how we stand in this war. So we have a couple of fleets doing some bombarding. So Plituri. All right. So what's on the go in this system? All right. So it looks like we need to land some troops here. I don't know why we haven't done so already. So let's do that. Alrighty. And 7 Strike Force Puncher Z. Okay. They have just started their bombarding campaign there. Okay. And they have a transport fleet coming in. Cool. Should unpause the game, might as well. And let's see, who else do we have? We have the 11th Strike Force. They are also in this system. They're moving down to Kutel. Excellent. And do we have any other major fleets? I don't think so. I think we're just doing like a lot of replenishing. It's not really replenishing. We're almost actually up to our naval capacity, which is really awesome, actually. Hostile fleet engaged. The game says it. Doesn't tell me where it's taking place. There we go. Fleet Combat, 4th Strike Force. What's on the go here? Okay, so we have one of our battleships taking on one of their sign ships. I think our battleship's going to be okay. Nukomiskilzing. Okay, that's quite the name. All right. So yeah, this war, I mean, it might take till the end of this episode. Might take till early the episode after. It's just cleanup at this point. We've taken out all the major fleets, I believe. We've taken out most of the systems. The only thing is, we may have to come up to this Kroll Dominion and do a little bit of cleaning house. Where's these Void Skulkers? Okay, that's a single Corvette. I'm not going to worry too much about it. In fact, you know what? Let's send our destroyer after their destroyer, just so we make sure that they don't sneak up on us from behind, so to speak. Okay, so is the invasion over with already? If it's not over with now, it should be very, very soon. Armies. Yeah, it looks like we've taken that planet already. Alright, so that means we gotta grab our transport fleet. Do these guys have like a backing transport fleet? Doesn't look like it. So I'm actually going to have these guys up. We'll get half to follow you. Half are going to follow you. And this fleet, which is the 2nd Strike Force, where are we going? So, what systems haven't we taken? We've taken Hizul. Looks like we don't have anybody up or down here, so let's go down here. Yeah, there's a poor colony ship that's going to meet its fateful end, and there is a spaceport and stuff. So good, let's take that out. 10th Strike Force. I have no idea why you guys aren't moving. The 11th Strike Force. They're fighting somebody. I think they're just shooting up this mining base. Okay, and who else do we have here? Doesn't look like much. And the game is, I mean, we do have fairly large fleets right now, so we're expecting a little bit of game stuttering. And I just want to mention that we're 2 days away now from me ordering a new system. What that new system will be, I'm not entirely sure. It's basically going to depend on day of specials. And I've been checking out different sites, different pre-built systems and stuff like that. I know some of you are probably saying, you know, Dirty, you don't do pre-built, you build it yourself, you save so much money, and you get everything nice and how you like it. And I say to that, well, I mentioned it before, I just don't have the patience or inclination to put together a system by myself right now. I'd just rather order something, have it arrive, plug it in, and just start installing Stellaris. That's probably going to be my first installing OBS. That's the second install. And being able to record some videos at some decent frame rates. I'm really looking forward to that. You know, I kind of had to give up my Oxygen not included Let's Play because it was just too framey. But If I get a decent system, then all will be well. All will be but well. If I do set up the new system, I might be doing like a little video. It's like, here's what I was playing on, and you're probably, again, going to shake your heads like, what the hell? Really? You've made all those videos, which number over 300 at this point, which I can't really believe. But, yeah, you made over 300 videos on that piece of crap. Wow. So, yeah, I might do a little video once the new system arrives. Like, here's the new system, here's what I was gaming on before, and hopefully we can expect good things in the future. So, you know, that's what I'm looking forward to. So, you know, in terms of what I'm going to order and where I'm going to order it from, I'm not sure yet. I mean, I've been kind of leaning towards something from Dell, but Dell does take a little while to do their shipping. I've been looking at some systems on Amazon, been looking at some systems on Newegg, been looking at some systems on Tiger Direct. Basically, any site where you can order a decent pre-built system, gaming system in Canada, I've had a look at it. And, you know, I'll admit to this, I don't have a huge budget. You know, it's going to be under $1,000, whatever it is. Like, my plan is get a decent base system and then do upgrades myself. Like, as much as I have no inclination to build a machine from scratch by myself, I don't mind tossing in stuff like RAM or new hard drives or upgrading video cards. I don't mind doing that, but I just have to have that base system first that I can start the work with. So that's kind of the plan for now. Man, we are really creeping up on that naval capacity. I like it. The fact that we're creeping up on that naval capacity. What do we have here? Well, we can build cruisers here, so let's build a bunch of cruisers here because I need something to spend my minerals on. I'm basically... What's on the go in this system, by the way? It looks like there's... Oh, there is a fairly large fleet here, huh? Fellow Chucker, hey? Alright, so we actually might need... You're not occupied right now, right? Can you get here in one jump? You can get here in one jump, okay. Alright, so we will get you guys to go after you. So a couple of these ships may be sacrificing themselves to the Void, or in this case, the Demazenian Empire. But that's fine, they'll just hold them there. And okay, so you guys need to make it to the edge of the system. The Edge of Tomorrow, starring Tom Cruise. It's a lot of people saying, you know, that's a very surprising film. Everyone was pleasantly surprised, and it's the one where Tom Cruise dies a whole bunch of times. It's basically like him living a video game. He gets so far in the battle, then he dies, then he gets a little bit further, and there's a plot, and it's based on a manga or something like that. So yeah, that's Edge of Tomorrow. I remember liking it. I didn't think it was super special awesome or anything. Oh, that's their Federation Starfleet. Interesting. But, you know, I thought it was an okay film. I thought it was pretty good. I just moved from pretty good to okay in one sentence. But, yeah, Edge of Tomorrow, you know, it's a solid sci-fi film. It was a neat concept, to say the least. The ending I did read the manga, and the ending to that was a whole lot different than the kind of ending of... I don't want to spoil either of the endings, but I do recommend reading the manga as well if you haven't done that. And I think the manga's name was All You Need Is Kill. It was like a weird, convoluted sentence, like no sentence that any native speaking English person would ever come up with in 100 years. But anyway, it was a good story, good little sci-fi romp. And yeah, I think the big thing about Edge of Tomorrow is that nobody went into that movie expecting anything, and it turned out pretty decent. So yeah, that's my thought on Edge of Tomorrow. Anyway, maybe your thoughts are different. That's fine. So what are you guys doing? Who are you fighting? Ooh, they're coming in to fight us in this system. Okay. Well, their fleet size is about half our fleet size. And plus we have the second strike force coming in behind them. They may take a little while to come to the rescue, so to speak. It's not really going to be a rescue. It's going to be join in the slaughter, basically. Let's build a bunch of destroyers because I feel like doing that, building a bunch of destroyers, just to get a little bit of an extra fleet variety. You know, we are kind of the masters of the universe, so let's start acting like it. All right, so let's take a look here. We have 4-star Admiral versus our strike force. They have saving game. Game is saving. They have 12 battleships to our 47. They have 13 cruisers to our 2, and we don't have any destroyers or corvettes. So, anyway, it's the battle of the battleships, basically. I like the battleships. Do we have any flagella going? Yeah, there's still random flagella. So we do have some of those older designs. I have been building, though, like the different classes of battleships that I've... Because we now have 3 different classes of battleship that I kind of have in stock. So I just kind of build a combination of those. Some of them are less powerful than the others, but that's fine. Again, we're almost at our naval capacity. Okay, and here comes the very, very bad pincer maneuver for these guys. Oh, they're already hitting them from behind from that range. Ouch. Ouch, my friend. Get the Vaseline. Yeah, that ship is sunk, my friend, and it just disappears. There's no explosion or anything. It just disappears. Part of that might be due to the fact that I'm playing this game on low graphic settings. Another reason why I'm looking forward to a PC upgrade, that I can make Stellaris a little bit prettier. I'm all for that. Make Stellaris pretty. 58k. And you guys are doing what? They're down to 3 battleships. They're down to no battleships. And we are just tearing them up from both directions. Madly off in all directions. I think that was like a Canadian comedy troupe or something like that, or a British one. Seems like I heard about it on CBC radio. You know the cool kids listening to the CBC radio? The Canadian Public Broadcasting? That's what this channel's all about, bring you the fresh, hot memes of Canadian content. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I just open my mouth sometimes, stuff comes out. Sometimes it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's okay. That's okay. Just fast forward through these parts. I don't blame you for doing that. Alright, so there goes their Starfleet. They have a single Corvette. And goodbye to you. Alright, so let's go back to bombing Kutel. Alright, and our large fleet here, the second strike force, we have to send you back to life, back to reality. Was this system? I don't know. It wasn't this system, but I'm going to hit this system anyway. Because they have one of those warp catchers or whatever they are, so... Sure, let's warp in there and let's let them catch us and see what they're going to do once they catch us. I'm sure they're going to put up an awesome fight. Not. Okay. Alright. How is... I really should take a look at my planets once in a while. Whoa! Robothan are nationalists! We need to suppress you folks. Okay. This is why I need to scroll down. And Arvlav, you guys need to be suppressed as well. Void Skulkers are down there. Again, they're trying to rebuild their Starfleet. I don't think that's going to work for them, but anyway. Alright, so how's our actual fleets doing now? So everybody is bombarding that can bombard. Guy Bombardo. Didn't we have 4 large fleets? I thought we did. Maybe that was the last war. I think it was the last war, so we just have 3 large fleets right now. Okay. Yeah, so we're still sitting about 250 in terms of fleet strength. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Have we warped into here yet? We have. We have taken out whatever meager defenses that their systems could provide. I feel like the clans in the BattleTech universe, when they first invade the inner sphere. When is that BattleTech game coming out, by the way? I'm seriously looking forward to that. Again, another reason why we need the old PC upgrade. Gotta play some of the newer things that have been announced. There's a hostile fleet engagement somewhere. There it is. Pop up eventually. Pop up video. Alright, so yeah, we'll grab you. You need to start bombarding. Really, we're facing off against a single Corvette. It's very brave, very stupid, but very brave. Apparently our Admiral has leveled up from killing that single Corvette. Good for him. And my lights just flickered. I don't know if there's a little bit of wind or something like that. Looks like the video is still recording though, but I don't know. Hopefully I don't lose power while I'm trying to record this. That would not be conducive to the whole YouTube experience. Alright, so this fleet is looking for something to do. Okay, so we still need to drop our troops on Kutel. Really? You're going to make me do it like this? Fine then. It's like this, it's like that, it's like this, yo. And you need to be sure that you're still bombarding because we don't want them to regain any fortifications. Land there, please. 59% now for war score, so that's starting to get up there. Alright, so how we doing here? Still working on it. How we doing here? Punta Zed. Alright, looks like we can land here. Land. And what are we facing off against here? We have a single cruiser. Okay. Alright. Have you guys landed yet? You are landing. You haven't landed, but you are landing. Why aren't you guys landing? There's no armies in orbit? What? What? There they go. Alright, so this should be a fairly short ground war. I'm hoping it's going to be a fairly short ground war. You guys are fighting who? That cruiser? Okay. If you want to throw away your life, I'm not going to stop you. I'll question it, but I won't stop you. Let's move things up to fast mode too. Alright, 56% now for war score. We need you to follow you. Migration treaty. Sure, you are like very serious looking slugs. Looks like the guy from Braid. Alright. Combat stats. That poor admiral. That poor admiral. Alright, so where are you guys going? You're going to link up with that dude. Alright, and then you're just going to drive there for reasons that escape me right now. Alright, so you, my friends, will come to this system. Start bombarding there. Looks like they have a warp capture whatchamacallit thingy. 11 months for this. 63 months for leader lifespan. And 82 months for a little bit better hull strength. Okay. 7 strike force at Punta Zed. How come you guys aren't doing anything? Did you guys take this planet? They have taken that planet. Okay. Take my love. Take my land. Take me to where I cannot stand. I don't care, 'cause I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Okay, so there's no actual planet here. What about in this system? That's just a warp gate, wormhole generator, or whatever they're called. Alright, so we'll get you to come down to this system then. 54% now for war score. That's fine. You know what, Voon? We haven't built any torpedo boats in a while, so let's order a bunch of those for reasons. I'm mostly playing now. It's just like, okay, I have most of the galaxy under my thumb. None of the opposing navies can really face off against me. I'm just doing stuff now. I'm just seeing if I can actually get a victory condition, and before we hit April the 6th, I'm hoping I can do it. I don't know, maybe I can do it before I get the new PC in, because other than that, I'd have to... I don't think I have any of these games saved to the cloud. I'll have to look at doing that. So otherwise, I'll have to start from scratch, and that won't be very fun. Alright. You are bombarding this planet by yourself, huh? You are an awesome battleship. I applaud you. I applaud your dedication to the Blorg commonality. Well, we get the war score for it anyway, so that's cool. All right, so are there any other factions that are dangerous now? Le faction dangereux? I don't think so. Everybody's mostly under wraps. Now, what do we got here? Okay, jumped out. Whatever it was, they jumped out. What am I looking for now? I'm looking for my fleets. Where are my fleets? I need my fleets. Alright, so you are bombing this planet. How are you doing with that? You can land your troops, so let's do that. The 11th Strike Force. You are bombing this planet, and they still have a little bit of defenses left. There's a hostile fleet present somewhere. Up there, okay. The Demon's Maw. What an awesome name for a black hole. I think it's an awesome name for a black hole. We jumped out before they could do anything. And we will have another planet under our thumb very, very soon. There we go. Alright, you. Be sure you follow you. Okay. Alright, so the second strike force. So this is the... is this the system with multiple worlds? It's not. Okay. So way you... So there is one more planet down here, right? So yeah, it's looking more and more like I'll have to go up to this area of space and just, I don't know, blockade some planets for war score. That's the way it's looking right now. I don't know if we'll actually have to do that, but I'm hoping not. I'd rather not. There is another world here too. No, that's just a... one of those warp catcher thingies. Okay. Alright, so who's bombarding now? You're still bombarding. And you've just started. Okay. That's the guy who's bombarding a planet by himself. Alright, so we can now land some troops here. So let's do that. Putexum. Or Futexum. I thought there was a system with a couple planets, though. Maybe I'm wrong about that. 66% now for war score. Who are you guys? Are you guys the No, you're the Hajani. Okay, I thought you might be the butterfly people. I haven't seen the butterfly people in this war. They might be fighting the folks up at the top of the map there. Keeping them occupied for me. That's nice if they are doing that. Alright, so we'll have another planet very, very soon. Saving game, of course. So the year's 2470. Alright, so we need you to follow you. Alright, so where do we go now? Where do we go now? Alright, so you're doing nothing. Way you. Way you, way you, way you, way you. Is there a system here? there is a 10K alien space station. Okay. Weird. Interesting. Well then, you know, I guess we're going to have to start making our way north. We're not making our way downtown. That's unfortunate that I got to come all the way up this way to finish off the war, but that's how Stellaris is played. That's how the war scorer thing works. So anyway, we'll keep fighting. Maybe they'll give up at some point. This guy is still doing work by himself. I will have to give him some support at some point. Where are you guys going? You're going down to this system, okay? And everybody else is in transit. We're losing 200 energy a month, and we're actually getting very, very close to not having any shields. I do have to keep an eye on that, because we don't want to end up at that point if we don't have to. This transport fleet is in a battle. Why? Alright. Because you're fighting one of these things. Interesting. We'll just emergency jump out, I guess. Situation log updated. There we go. Missing fleet. No kidding. Hostile fleet engaged. Where? Oh, our battleship is still doing work by himself. Yeah, I'll have to send him a little bit support, little bit of support at some point. Energy weapon attack speed, combat AI. Again, none of these really appeal to me. I guess we'll go for energy weapon attack speed. It's going to take us about 10 years. And wow, we are pretty much at our naval capacity. I can build maybe like another round of battleships, but that might be it, actually. We don't want to lose any more energy, that's for sure. Okay, so how's the fleets doing now? You're under attack, you're moving, and you're going to take... it's not going to be too bad. I mean, we do have that newer warp drive or whatever now, so it's not as bad as it looks. Won't take us that long. Oh, this system's ready for invasion. The only thing is we don't have any transport fleets. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab all you guys. You guys are going to go to... What was the system where they wrangled us? Was it here? No, it wasn't there. It was this system, the Geum system. Come over here. We have another transport fleet kind of stuck here. Okay. Hopefully we don't lose all these guys pointlessly. Who are you? You should go here. You should go here. You should go here. Everybody should go there. And you should go here as well. Okay. Gotta make sure that our strike forces can actually get to where the battle is. Are you not bombarding now? You should go back to bombarding. There you go, my friend. I'll get our war score up a little bit. Okay, so now do we have some actual combat vessels in this area? We have a single torpedo boat versus this thing. And we should have more ships coming in on top very, very soon. Here we go. Mostly torpedo boats. We'll get you to come in here as well. And we will have basically a mess of ships. A mess of Messerschmitts. Mess of shit. What was it? What's the name of the plane? Messerschmitts. Yeah, mess of Messerschmitts. Classic, was it Daffy Duck Looney Tunes thing? The whole mess of Messerschmitts. Okay. Oh yeah, we should be good now at taking out this thing and that thing and whatever the heck else is around. Transport fleet, you should be free to go. I don't know if we've lost any troops. We may have lost a couple of ships. Alright, so this thing is about to die. Torpedo boat's starting to do some work. There we go. And what are you guys doing? Are you actually considered to be in combat? That's crazy. That is crazy talk. She talks crazy talk. Okay, so all the other systems up here have been taken. We're at 70% now for war score. Alright, so we have bombarded the hell out of this system, and I'm guessing pretty much the same thing here. So we're just waiting for transport fleets to come in. Alright, speaking of which, are you a transport fleet? Yes, you are. You're moving over there. And let's see, who else do we have? You're moving. Where are you going? You're following them. You are following them. You guys, that's the guys who retreated. We will get you to follow this fleet as well. It might take you a while to catch up. No, don't move there. There we go, follow them. Follow me and everything is alright. Alright, so all those ships now that were in this system, let's put you into one pile. We're going to make like a temporary strike force. And we'll go up and help out that single battleship that's been pounding that planet up there all by himself. There we go. There we go, the 30th Strike Force. I like the sound of that. Alright, 3.8k. Wow. Remember when 3.8k was a lot? So the 30th Strike Force, where are you? You're there. Alright, so you're going to come here. And you're going to bombard this planet as well. You folks too. Join in the fun, everybody. Join in the fun. Everybody, rock your body now. Backstreet's back, all right. It's funny when that came out. That was like the early 2000s because Backstreet was back then. But now they're gone. They were here and then they parted. Sang a song and JT started some movies. That doesn't rhyme, but that's how it turned out. Okay, so you're all moving up there, and you're fighting somebody? Fighting robots, Mega Man? Okay, there's an observation post or something. Okay, what about the fleet that we had moving up this way? Non-aggression proposal with the Zuffians? No, thank you. I say no, sir. No, sir. We're not going to do that. Alright, we should have a transport fleet coming in from behind. Okay. Good. Good. Alright, so we'll have another blockade, yeah. Sucks that I had to come all the way up here. Yeah, we're definitely over our naval capacity now. That's not surprising. We may be a lot more very soon. We only have basically 10 months of energy credits left. Which isn't great for us. So we'll have to kind of push the advantage right now, I guess. Alright, so where's our transport fleets? Have they arrived yet? They are slow as hell. Alright, we have a transport fleet here. You guys land here. There we go. And you're still moving slowly across that region of space. Okay, 72% still for war score. Inactive buildings somewhere. Looks like a whole bunch of them, actually. What's on the go with that? Kimsella First Alliance. Do I have those guys suppressed? They're starting to gain a little bit of advantage. No? Okay. Nobody on strike, right? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so we've taken another planet. So we'll get you to follow you, and now we need the second strike force to come back and help actually secure this planet. Where are you? Second strike force, there we go. Alright, let's finish this foolishness. Seriously, we are going to be out of energy credits very soon. Can I do anything about that? Are there any other trading people? Zeracorp? Yeah, communicate. We would like to trade for energy credits. I basically have nothing else to spend my minerals on right now, so I'm definitely okay with that. It's like not like these guys are going to build up an army and try to take the galaxy or anything, so that's fine. That is fine. That is a great name for a planet. Nukomis Gilizig. Alright, 77 still for war score. We're creeping up on it. It's not a total victory yet, but we'll get there eventually. Okay, there's our transport fleet that we wanted. Get you guys to land here, please, and thank you. Alright. And we still have more ships coming up here. I'm actually going to get you guys into one pile. Actually, it makes more sense if I do it like this. Transfer and like that. Hostile fleet engaged somewhere. Not sure where. So I'm going to actually take the 30th now. And where else can we attack? We can attack over here. Okay. There we go. We'll get you guys to come along to help out. You as well. See if we can get everybody in kind of one congruent death pile. Alright, and our main fleet's it's gonna do the warp wind down. It's gonna jump into there. Okay. Cool. That's driven down our war score a bit, but I feel like moving some more troops up this way is probably the way to go. Can we land troops here now? We can. So let's take this world. Really, game? Just give up. You have no chance of winning at this point. Is this still the Hajani? Yeah, the Hajani are still tagging along, helping out. Glad to have their help. Really am. Okay. And this planet should be ours fairly quickly. Hopefully fairly quickly. Looks like it was a pretty blue world, but we're now tearing it up. Game saving again. Come on, game. And where are we? Enemy planet secured. Okay. Alright, so what are we doing here? These guys are still moving in. 7th Strike Force. Do you guys not have any transport ships to back you up? I thought there was a fleet coming in to help you. Transport ships. What happened to them? You are in this system, okay. Well, we'll get these guys to go somewhere else. That's the 11th. 11th Strike Force, where are you? Oh, our allies are doing a little bit of fighting. Enemy planet secured. Awesome. There's the 11th. Okay, so we'll go to this system. Oh, that's just a frontier outpost. Don't have to worry about that. We will help out our buddies, though. They're they're jumping into here, and looks like they're getting torn up pretty bad. They'll soften them up for us, though. Well, actually, there is a major enemy fleet incoming. Okay, let's see if we can take those guys out. You guys, why don't you have a transport fleet? You should be coming down this way. Strike force, transport fleet. You go this way. You go this way. We need ground troops at this point. Alright, so there goes the fleet. There goes my heroes. Bo! Oh, there's actually 3 planets in this system, so it's going to save a little bit of time for us, I guess. Alright, so we're fighting their spaceports, and we should be fighting their main fleet as well. Looks like they got about 32k. That's fine. We should be okay. So we just killed their spaceports. Now we're still over our naval capacity. Look at all the debris. Alright, so we're ripping through their shields. The Eyes of White! Well, that's all white, but I don't think they're going to be okay. There's a cruiser. Every one of those big gold thunks from our mega cannons or whatever are just ripping through them. Okay. 15 battleships, 12 cruisers, 14 and 12, 13 and 12, 12 and 12. Actually, no battleships. It's destroyers that I'm looking at. And looks like our flagella have joined the fight. Alright. Did they retreat? Almost looks like they retreated. Alright, so let's start bombarding this world. Actually, we should go down here, because this transport fleet might do something stupid and try to fight that spaceport. I've seen it happen before. Okay. Alright, I'm actually going to wrap things up there for now. So yeah, next episode, we'll continue attacking the Kroll, and we will wrap this war up. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw here today, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day.